So it's funny some of the details that you remember.
We received a phone call from some very distraught hikers who had reached the Eisman Hut.
At about 6:40 p.m. was called out to 4 people who were exhausted trying to climb up toward Janet's cabin.
We believe that he hit ice at the top of the waterfall, and he took about a 500-foot fall and buried under a good 2-3 feet of snow. It all began on Friday, March the 14th in 2014. There were 4 friends come out from the East Coast, and as they were hiking up, they got overheated and also winded because of the altitude. And so they had stopped and were taking a break. One of the hikers, Jim McGrogan, who is an emergency room doctor from Chesterton, Indiana, an ultra athlete, he said, I tell you what, guys, I'm going to take all of our food, some of the extra gear, and I'm going to go on ahead. I will meet you up at the Eisman Hut, and you guys just take your time. They arrived around 5:30, and they found that Jim was not there. They did a kind of a brief search around the cabin itself, did not find him, and they called 911. That started our search. Ended up searching for 5 days. We had 6 teams from around the state who came in to help us. We had, I think it was 18 square miles that we searched. And at the end of the 5 days, not a clue. We had no idea where he was. They called Vail Mountain Rescue. We found him fallen down about a 600-foot couloir and had impacted the ground, and he died instantly. At that point, we turned, the sheriff was there, turned the body over to the coroner. The coroner informed the family that we had found him and had brought him out of the field.
It was the day before Thanksgiving. There was a group of about 10 people that set out from Vail Pass. They had some snow the night before, and they experienced some pretty tough trail conditions, which was about 5 miles long and 1,000 vertical feet of gain. So at this point, the group started splitting up. A couple of people that were equipped with cross-country skis realized that this was not the condition that they could ski in. They turned back. Another family that was within the group decided to turn back when their children became exhausted. And there were 4 people left. By 5:30 at night, the group had just made it to above tree line. Darkness was setting in. The temperature was falling. This was the day before Thanksgiving, and we're at 11,500 feet. It had snowed the day before, so it's wet, it's cold, and it's dark. Talk about a way to lose your morale when you're stuck in that situation and you still don't see your destination, you don't know how much further you have to go. And it was at that point that they decided to call for assistance from search and rescue. At the same time as we were sending individual responders from the ground, we also had Flight for Life responding from their base in Frisco because we had some complications with one of the members of the group having altitude sickness and the other who had injured their leg on the way up the trail. Our team of 5 ended up making it up to the remaining 2 folks. By now it's 1:30 in the morning, and we begin the long, slow trek about 4 miles out all throughout the rest of the night. And we were able to get everyone back to the trailhead at about sunrise. Preventing calls like this is really a matter of planning.
It's never one big thing that leads to a disaster.
Some common mistakes that we see that contribute to incidents like this: overestimating the group's ability, not having plans in place or emergency plans in place when something goes wrong, underestimating travel time with packs and snow conditions, intentionally separating the group, or not having a group communication plan. You know, I've thought a lot about what this party did right, and I want to highlight that to say that I'm really glad they called for search and rescue when they did.
If you are lost or hurt, injured in any way, please call 911 and we'll send teams into the field to come and find you.